Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Let's Play Empyrion 1.7. I'm 7foot Dust Bunny, and today it's night, as is becoming tradition, unfortunately. As you can see, the skipper has been repaired. She is back to fully functional, with a few minor additional upgrades, mainly being a bit more ammo space and the use of cargo extensions in some extra places, as they're quite tough, and as you will have noticed from last time, they held up relatively well. Now I'm gonna remember to do something this time I completely forgot to do last time I upgraded her. Save a template, because I remembered I hadn't done that. I was like, oh, maybe I could put in the repair bay I've got and sort it out that way. And then I realised I couldn't. So that was upsetting. And at least now, while she may not be perfectly in her final form, I do at least have a template for her. On that note, I need to start thinking about a base. Because slapping a constructor on the top of this thing wasn't the greatest. And she's struggling with power. I can't really sleep to get till morning for you all to enjoy morning, because I'm going to run out of juice, and then all my food's going to spoil and I'm going to be very sad. So on that note, I've been looking around, and there's an old base I quite fancy using. It is, I believe, relatively old. It doesn't have any of the new style cargo system, but it is at least compliant, and is relatively cheap. 2,000 odd iron, because for some reason they didn't build it out of concrete. I've been having funny issues with my mouse, so hopefully that'll be okay. It seemed to tweak there for a second, but it's alright. So yeah, 2,000 odd iron, but that shouldn't be a problem. Bunch of silicon, no worries. Stone dust, no worries. Carbon substrate, no worries. Copper and planks, no worries. So I've just failed to add that to the factory, and straight away we can go for some of the bits I've cleared out from the other base, because I was looking at that and thinking of making it my base. That's not really gonna work, I don't think, just because of the location. I don't really like the location. Other than that, I could convert it to be a base and it would actually make quite a nice base, but I don't love its position. I would much rather be here, where I can put some auto miners down within close range of the resources I want. And I've done it again. I haven't actually, look, click across to this one and bond to this one. There we go, Seth. Sort it out. Now we've got some hardened steel blocks. That should help. We'll take some steel blocks. We'll take some of the armored concrete, mainly just because this is all stuff I grabbed from there, and it would be good to clear out a bunch of my inventory for it, and it will also help reduce the build time. So that's my initial plan here. Eek, come on, put you in the factory. Yoink. Wow, that didn't have a lot of iron in it, did it? I mean, that was all the silicon I needed. Where are we at here? Getting close on a lot of things. Stone dust still lacking, but stone dust is dead easy to come by. Another thing I'm kind of lacking on is magnesium powder. That is going to be slightly more problematic in the near future. And the other thing I was missing quite a lot of was iron. I'll just get rid of these because they take up so much inventory space. And those. I did find one more loot container I might mention, but it only had neodymium. Well, it had a bit of neodymium in there. and some titanium. Nothing else particularly exciting. So, meh. I'll even drop those in there because I might as well get rid of them. Get them out of the inventory. It'll just help boost us along towards the iron and the copper. Obviously stone dust, carbon substrate will be, carbon substrate I've got shed loads. I don't need anywhere near that much, that'll do, that's plenty. Stone dust I can make some more fairly easily. Iron I'm actually a little bit short on, but there's plenty of iron nodes on the planet, so I will probably end up grabbing those. So chuck that in. We'll have a look. Oh, that wasn't quite enough. So only stone dust, iron, and seriously that little bit of carbon substrate, which I really, that'll do. Just chuck that in so and be done with it. There we go. So before we go hunting, well, he says there's kind of a drone base here, I think. And there's plenty of Neo. I'm just having a look at what I can rob relatively easily. I'm very tempted to go up there and grab the iron for the iron I need, and that will get us the stone as well. And then I think we'll go and try and attack that second logistics base and see if we can get involved with that, because I'd really like to have another go at one and get it right this time. I also did a bit of further exploring. If I just get my position right so I don't drive into that hailstorm defense. A second. That is around here somewhere. There's two of them actually, these rad missile bases. Oh god. That's what happens if you look at the map while you're driving. This is why they don't let you use your mobile phone while you drive. Yeah, there's a couple of those around, and if I remember rightly, they're a really cool POI. So I'm quite interested in getting involved in doing one of those. The defences at a distance didn't look too dire, looked very similar to the logistics base, but I do remember doing one in Reforged that did a lot more damage than one of those logistics bases did. So I'd definitely take out the other logistics base first. Now this one's got the copper and iron. I need to be a little bit careful because there's a shielded POI here that again looks, I'm not sure if it is the drone facility, it looks very much like it, but I thought the other one was the drone facility, so not quite sure which one's which at the moment. But we can nail a shed load of iron and a shed load of copper from here. One of the other things I have done while doing the few upgrades to the ship, to the hover vessel, is she has just a smidge more cargo. There's room in there to squeeze a bit more cargo into her. So I've done that. I'd probably squeeze a bit more if I went hunting, but that's as much as I'm going to get for now. Anyway, I'll do a bit of mining here, and then I'll bring you back in once we're ready to go on the logistics base. Okay, so I've been out, I've got the ore, I've processed the ore, and we are ready to hit the start button. 3 minutes and 9 seconds. Happy times. That base is essentially going to go pretty much right where the pearl is at the moment. However, while we wait the 3 minutes and 9 seconds, we're going to have a go at this other logistics base, which I believe is out over here. I'm also tempted to try and take out, at some point, there's another base just up here, this one, in amongst the trees here, this hailstorm base. I'm not sure I'm comfortable to have a go at that one just yet, because I don't think there's a lot to be gained from doing it. It's more just that it's close, it's in my way, because I want to get an auto miner on neodymium. Of course, essentially first I actually need the auto miners, which seem to be coming up short at the moment. I did, like I say, I did find that one extra loot box, but that was nothing amazing. What I really need is to actually get something decent out of one of these bases. And the other thing, if I'm approaching this base, I should really do is turn my weapons on. And the other thing is to, let's regroup all of this stuff and just make sure that we have no, don't target generators, don't target warp drives. There we go. If you don't mind, because we'll need those back on. We'll need to reload our guns because they're new guns, not like the old guns. Well, actually just like the old guns, but there you go. So coming up on the logistics base now. Hopefully we'll be able to take this one without getting stuck. It doesn't look like it's got as much to get stuck on, which is probably a good thing. Let's see. Come on, turrets, get in there. Let's hope we don't make similar mistakes to last time. Oh, what I might end up doing is even backing off and just checking the cockpit out once in a while, just to try and make sure we don't have a similar issue to last time. I think I'm out of range here. Come on, gun turrets. Shoot it! If you don't mind. Oh, these the like little defenses around the edge of the guns are very annoying. Oh, come on. Do some damage. Whoa. Let's try going the other way a bit. Oh, that one hit me. Oh, that one's just absolutely nailing the cockpit. Right, okay, we're gonna back off a bit now, just for a second. See if we can check the damage. Maybe see if I can do a bit of repair on the cockpit. Try and make sure we don't end up in the same situation again. Yeah, because some of these turrets, they just absolutely bullseye the cockpit. What I probably should have bought is a couple of extra blocks with me to try and, you know, minimize the damage we're taking here. I mean, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. But yeah, it'd be nice if we could have, oh, I've lost me, I've lost my light again. That's sad times. Lost me spotlight. But so far, we haven't actually got rid of one turret this time. Not yet, anyway. Ow! That's the other thing I don't understand. I am going to have to back off again. Because sometimes, even though you're in the cockpit, you somehow get freaking bullseyed even while you're in the cockpit. I don't understand this logic, Empyrion. This does confuse me slightly. You get absolutely bullseyed while you're in the cockpit and end up with like no health. I mean, I realise they're obviously shooting the cockpit, And again, completely bullseyeing it. But still, it's amazing how well they managed to hit the cockpit, shoot through it, and then injure you. I did actually make a new light armor and put that on to try and help out my sort of situation when it comes to actually fighting in this thing, if I can take it down. Come on, take it down. We're not doing well this time. Come on, give me just one turret. One turret would be a nice start. Come on, gun turrets. You're gonna tell me we're out of... Can't be out of rockets, surely. One turret's down. Finally. Again, he's just bullseyeing the cockpit, the green laser. Come on. I don't know why they're being so funky about their bloody aim. I'm not sure if this is the way to approach things or not. I could try doing it this way. Oh, we're missing rocket ammo already. I need to get rid of the green one. Are we seriously completely out of rocket ammo now? Can't believe we've got through all that ammo. That could be a problem. Let's have a look. Ammo box. Oh yeah, we're completely out of rockets. This could be a minor problem. I might have to go back to base, but the bigger issue is I don't have... I mean, I processed a bit more magnesium. I might have enough for another 240 odd rockets, but that's going to be it. Once I've done that, I am literally out of rockets. So I will have to start going somewhere to look for magnesium. Moons are normally a good place. There's the old base. But yeah, that's disappointing. I wasn't expecting to get through all of those rockets so quickly. I might probably do a couple of minor repairs while I'm there, see if I can keep a few thrusters intact a bit better. But once we get back, we'll put the base down as well and start preparing that, because I can't really keep going with just the Pearl. It's using too much power and I'm worried about running out of food, and I think I'm going to land myself in all sorts of difficulties if I just go for just the Pearl at the moment, because I've got no grow plots in there. I'm gradually munching through my fuel supplies. Sorry, not my fuel supplies, my food supplies. So I'm gradually getting through my food supplies and running down completely. So I reckon, like on this little plateau here, is a nice place. I mean, either that or on a little plateau, on a little area here. Where do we reckon? Actually, I reckon there. I prefer there. So we're going to splop our base down around here somewhere. Let's have a quick look at the damage. I did lose a thruster. I have a replacement thruster available, as I ended up building a few extras. Again, the cockpit's been super bullseyed. I've still got a few plastic blocks there up the back. We can heal up our, repair our turrets a bit as well while we're at it. Stop them getting destroyed. And I can replace some of these blocks. I got a few extra blocks in the pearl, and I should be able to make some once I bring the new base in. But at least, see, like, I put a cargo container there just to try and protect these thrusters a little longer, because they actually seem to get bullseyed through the light, which is a little bit annoying. And you can see on this side I haven't quite done the same, so it's taken more damage. It also takes more damage depending on which way I spin when I'm doing it. Right, let's put the base down. Layover. So oddly, when you put this base in, I think I'm gonna rotate you slightly. Can we rotate you? Yes, there. Oddly, it floats a bit out the ground. I think this is a relic of when it was created. So, ooh, need to be a little bit. Oh, did that wrong. What I should probably be doing is doing it with the drone to do it a bit better. I want to do it that way, because I think that will be easier for getting the hover vessel in and out. My only worry is here with the unevenness of the ground, I'm actually going to end up having to dig a bit of the base out. Yeah. See if I can put it over this way a little, just to save myself too much digging. There you go. I think that'll do. I don't think any of it's floating here. We're alright. Yeah, looks all good here. It's a nice little looking base. Ooh, I might have to dig it out a little. That's not quite gone according to plan there. Oh, I didn't realise I was so far in the hill the other side. Might need to make some minor adjustments there. I could always have it, nostalgic snowdrift in the base. There is a bit here, see, a relic of an old sort of design where I actually have to dig that out anyway. We can do that now if we want. And as I say, there's containers, but there's no sort of new style like cargo. Come on, there we go. So yeah, this is a bit weird. But I think this was, it says it was done for Alpha 12. So it is kind of old. I might have to remove that to get rid of that annoying piece of rubble in there. But that's that. Now I believe this is just a straight tier 1. But I can straight away put it tier 2. It's got room for some grow plots here, which is nice, which is the main bit we want to have. But I don't see any issue with getting a tier 2 in here, because I can literally just take that block out, stick the T2 in. I'm not sure quite what we're going to do with this. There you go, get rid of that. There you go. I might have to do some block adjustments there, because I got a bit gun-ho there with the mining tool. And if you smooth it, it never seems to come back as snow. It'll come back as like earth or grass or something stupid. Never quite comes how you want it to. I mean, I've really not been a fan of the sort of the like flattening function. You've got like flatten here, look. It never sort of works the way you want it to. I mean, what the hell? You see? You can go filler. And you put the filler in and it feels like warmth. So fine drill that back out again. See, and this is the thing, the fine drill is even a bit shite. It just, it's just awful. I don't know what they were doing when they did this, but it just does not work the way you would think it's supposed to work. You've got me. That's a real sort of alien question mark moment. What were you thinking? So, that's the base down. We will need to get some fuel in it. In fact, what I'm going to do is, I suspect... Now, this is one thing I haven't actually checked. One, I'm stuck. Can I actually get in the base? In this hover vessel? It's a little bit tweaky, but we're there, So we can park up. Here we go. And we'll just turn the thrusters off for now. And then we can work on our repairs. We'll bring the pearl over, then we'll power the base up. I'm wondering if I can actually fit the pearl on that landing pad. I've got my doubts, but I'm going to give it a whirl. And we'll find out. Yeah, I'm sure I haven't picked up any auto miner cores yet. I'm going to double check again, because knowing me, I've picked them up and then forgotten I had them. The other thing I've got to stop doing is forgetting to get oxygen, because in a minute I'm going to run out of air. Pretty sure I don't have any auto miner cores. No, I do not. God, I'd love some auto miner cores. And let's arrange by item type. Nope. Nope, nope, no such luck. Right, let's turn the thrusters on. Let's get up in the air over here. Head over to the base. I'm pretty sure this is not going to land on here in any sensible fashion. Yeah, it's fine. No, so what we're going to do is we'll just plonk her down next to it here. But once we've got everything out of the base, we can turn his ship off altogether. Which is really what I want to do. And just sort of preserve our energy and our everything we have. Because there should be in here, if I'm right, a large constructor ready made. Now, we have cargo containers, but we do not have proper cargo storage as we would call it cargo storage these days. So, first things first, juice. I'll do. Layover. Fuel, please. Yes. Take all the fuel. Thank you. And the other thing we need to do is get some O2 in here. Because that's actually going to be more important than ever if we're going to have plants in here now. So, I've got a funny feeling there might be an issue with the oxygenation in here. No, yes, no, yes, no, no. No problem at all. Excellent. Ooh. Is it? There is no oxygen. I had a feeling this might be the case. This was something else I saw in the older... Oh, I better put my helmet back on. In thing as I was doing it. Now, if we go into here, because I did have a look at this, there is a ventilator. So why is... oh, you know why there's no oxygen? Because there's no power. Serve you, idiot. I've never made silly mistakes like this before. So let's just put this back in and test it first. Because I haven't turned it on. So, let's see. I still got a feeling there won't be oxygen. Yes. Whereas now, if I take that block out, there should be oxygen. Maybe. Hello? Ooh. Still no oxygen. Still no oxygen, you say? So, now we're going to end up showing something interesting, because I did notice someone had said about the oxygen. So we'll show oxygen. And so we're showing the oxygen. Wow. Anything? Can't pick up inventory full. Wonderful. Well, in that case, we're just going to go to one of these cargo containers and pick it up into there. Why aren't you showing the oxygen in the debug? Show airtight. So there's got to be something here that isn't airtight. Now I don't believe that leads to outside, but maybe. Now that is how the air gets up there, and then the air gets down here into what is the core room. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I realise that's a bit weird. Now it could be behind these stairs. That always used to be an issue. Was, oh no, because this is already outside, so it shouldn't be there. That shouldn't be a problem. So I wonder if the only issue would be, let's not fall down that hole, would be the bathroom or the toilets. So yeah, I was hoping that it would actually do the proper thing and show me the oxygen, because that's what it should show you, these little triangles of the oxygen. Alright, I wonder if we take the toilet out a second. I'm going to take the shower out as well, and then we'll put a couple of blocks in there. We'll see if we can make this thing airtight. No, pearl. I put all the blocks in the thing, didn't I? So let's just have a couple of steel blocks here. And the other thing I'll have is I'll have a couple of ventilators, if you don't mind. Let's unlock those from the jolly base things. Where's the ventilator blocks? Ventilator blocks. I'm not seeing you. I'm not seeing you. You're around here somewhere. Under Misk. Misk, there we go. So yeah, hopefully, if we build a couple of ventilators as well, we should be able to work out this issue. So let's grab these. Chuck that in there, chuck that in there. I can always sort out where the bathroom's going to be later on. Are we now airtight? No. Still no. So what I'm going to do is get rid of that one for now. I'm going to try. Won't worry about this one. Because yeah, what he's done is he's tried to put like one ventilator in and it comes into all the rooms essentially. Which is a nice idea. I don't know why the whole thing isn't essentially airtight. But what we can do is you can do things like put the ventilator on and then try and work out, check one room is airtight, move on, check the next room is airtight, so on and so forth. So I'll try and work this out and then I'll come back. Okay, so I've sort of figured it out, not entirely, but now I've got the little O2 thing showing and I've put a vent up here. I've changed some of these doors and made a few adjustments, but we do actually now have oxygen and I'm not dying while in the base. So that's a positive. As you see, I took some of the stairs out here and there just to check really what was behind them, because stairs are not airtight and that can lead to issues. I did also change a little bit up here. I didn't think it was particularly close to airtight. I still intend to probably go down under and see if I can actually use the space that was being used as like an overall ventilator in order to well, use that space for things like cargo. This, however, still not figured this one out. I don't know what's wrong in this room. I will be looking some more. I replaced this one because I thought, well, surely the problem's likely to be, I'm going to put a couple in there. The problem's likely to be that this is, well, I know this door is not airtight, you see. So the big question is, if I change this door for a door I know is airtight, this one, do we now have oxygen? Let's quickly pressurize and depressurize and repressurize. And no, it's not. And I've closed the vent up in here. So this room is strangely not airtight. And I'm still going to have to do some figuring out here. Well, that's just not any more blocks handy, just to whop a piece of glass there, see if that works. So there is something here that is not airtight. God knows what, because if you actually turn on the airtight... Oh, hello. Hello, this block here is not airtight. What is that block? That block is what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Thank you. This block is not airtight. What is that? Hang on, I'm gonna need to turn the thing off. Sorry, I've got dragged mentally back into fixing the problem. Ah. This is a staircase block. Down to here. Yeah, that will not work. Because that is not airtight. So the way around that will have to be to extend that out. So easy pickings. We'll take another couple of steel blocks if you don't mind. I mean, you could even use carbon substrate, but we might as well go for steel. And we'll take an extra couple of concrete stairs or something. And if we just put the extra steel block in, I think that tells us where the issue is. We've got concrete stairs and we've got steel stairs. Well, we'll use the steel stairs. So if we put that in, then I might have to get rid of these doobie firkins. And we can figure something else out there. So, yoink. That'll have to go. And then we can go in. We need to turn it around, aren't we? And that's one way of doing it. That should then make that room airtight. The other way, of course, to do this, which wouldn't necessarily be terrible, is that you come along here, take all those blocks off like that. Obviously we've lost airtight again, but that's fine. Take all those blocks off like that, or grab them back again, down to here, and you choose a shape that will allow you to go airtight. So, something like this. Now that's going to leave that ledge there. So you might see, I think there's one which does leave a bit of a ledge, no? There is a way around this. I've done it before. Think Sev think. It's like a little cone wall one. It is, yeah, like, I think like this one. We might be able to do that here. We might have to stick a block in behind. So yeah, we might have to stick like a full block in here. I'm not sure if that will work actually. Have to try it. Because strictly speaking, it will sometimes class it as airtight, even when it doesn't quite appear to be airtight. I mean, that would work. See, if you want to go back to something a bit more like the original style there, that would work. But yeah, looking at it, you've got that problem where he's going from a flat wall to a not flat wall, and therefore if I put this in, it'll be flush there, but not flush up there. And then you end up having to do like that, and it ends up looking kind of weird, but there's not a lot you can do about it. You can do it like, see, I wish there was one of these where it had a thickness to it here, because you can get away with it the rest of the way. You can go like that if you want, and that will work. You just put those blocks down there, and before you know it, we'll be airtight. We already are airtight, see? What's going on? Oh, I think I've left the window in there, haven't I? That's what's going on. I've left the window in there. So yeah, I can take that window out and plonk one of these. Is that what I'm doing? Can't remember now. Oh, one of these in there, and that will solve the problem. There we go. Airtight. Airtight growing room. Sorted. Technically, I suspect if I take this off again and I fix this door, I suspect that will make this room airtight now as well. But I suspect this room has the same issue as the other room. I'm gonna risk my life here, trying to... Yeah, survived! Woohoo! I am the master of oxygen. I am the master of the O2. Anyway, with that, I'm going to fix a few other things around the base, and we'll get back to fighting that rattle space, that logistics base next time. I do apologise that we didn't get to complete it this time, but needs must as the devil drives, as they say. So I will finish fixing this up. We're going to get a T2 core in here, and that will solve any CPU problems. Yes, I got this base as a bit of a fixer-upper, but I wanted to fix it. I liked the look of the base, and I wanted to use it. So, with that, I will say thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time when we can breathe deeply and enjoy our plants. Thanks a lot.